In a world where Elephantman's
Course, everybody afraid to fly through the bombing. Push not just no guy through the bombing. So
this is the band. I'm your host, Jay Hunterville. We got the Nancy here. We got Del Pesh here.
Hey, what's going on?
As you may know, New Year just started. Happy 2020. Be thankful, that you made it, and listening to us for our first episode. So yeah, Donald Trump just dropped some missiles on people.
Drone strike, yeah.
Whatever it was, I don't know what it was, but allegedly, everything we speak is alleged. We're gonna state this from the start from the podcast, just in case, New Year, new lawsuits or something. So
New Year, new lawsuits. That's a good hashtag.
So
That's a really good hashtag.
So yeah, according to what I remember, Donald Trump dropped a bomb and killed some Iran leaders, and Iran is pretty upset. They're going through it. Donald Trump is talking trash on the internet,
On
Twitter.
This guy tweeted the American flag. This guy's nuts, man.
Just in general, I remember the U.S. I don't know if it's true, but the U.S. Website been hacked to show like Donald Trump getting punched in the face.
Then that's interesting. When that happened?
Like this is all like this weekend. Like
it happened
from like I don't know when the attack happened. I think it was Wednesday, and then like
Wednesday.
to now.
Wednesday to now. Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
And then they for the first time I think they brought this red flag.
The red flag for war.
Supposed
Yeah.
to mean martyr and like revenge.
And revenge. Yeah.
In Iran, and today, I guess one of the Iran leaders was like, you know what, this death to America is not death to the people, it's death to your leaders.
Wow.
Which is Donald Trump, some other guy, and something Pompeo or whatever. The internet has, I don't know if it's Black Twitter or whatever Twitter or whatever, they found ways to just make jokes on World War III coming up. Like, have you seen the memes? It's like, I seen one when they were like, when you thought you were getting drafted to the NBA, but it's to the U.S. Army.
Yo, that's. I seen one where you see a camera just following a trailer with a coffin, and then you hear a soundtrack in the background, and the guy's like, yeah, and then the coffin opens up. He comes out in the suit, opens this. He's in an orange suit. He just jumps out the coffin and he just starts dancing on top of the truck.
Famous, yo. There's one where a guy said when you didn't clear the U.S. Army because you said you injured your knee, and the man's just hopping on a knee and bopping in his knees or whatever.
Yo,
there's a lot of funny.
There's some funny ones.
There's a lot of funny Caribbean ones. Like the one that I saw that was like I kind of laughed, but it was kind of foul. Was when they say, what was it? When the Caribbean says they're going into war, but you realize that Jamaicans consider themselves as the whole Caribbean.
Oh, okay.
So it's only Jamaicans going to the war.
It's just only Jamaicans going to war. Not
I was like,
not the small islands, not Trinidad,
so, yeah, exactly.
not Cuba, not Haiti.
Jamaicans are like, we are the Caribbean. It's like, well, you're the first to go to war.
Wow.
And I was just like, no, I don't want to laugh, but that was funny. But like, I don't know. I guess right now, what I think about in this world now is like a war is about to happen.
You really think that?
Well,
you think it's the year of the omen, as they say?
No, well, you know how long you've been hearing about Babylon must fall. The Rastas prophesy it. Christians prophesy it. Like, you always hear about Babylon. I don't know if it's police or the government anymore. I don't know, but something to do with Babylon.
No, Babylon is usually the system. Yeah, the system.
The system have to mash up. The system must fall, burn, lava, all them something there. So maybe this is the time that we actually get to see it. I don't know.
Wow.
Whoa, I witness it? Whoa.
No, I don't know.
The time we want to see it. Whoa.
Like, the reason why I say see it is as Canadians, we can. I hope that we don't jump in that mix. I hope we stand true to ourselves, and just watch from a distance and mind our own business. I like, like I just hope that we don't become like, oh, well, we defend that. No, we don't want to.
That's yeah.
In Canada, do they do like army drafts? Like in the States?
In Canada, no. I don't think so, no. But the States, the States. Hey man, shout out to the man that
they just come in from when you get a phone call. All right, you're going to Iran.
you're like, because I know 1,000 soldiers got deployed already.
But think about it. Now that you think about it, you're going to war, but now you hear the guy say, we're not warring with the people, we're warring with Trump. So you being an army man kind of...
You're just like...
well, this is not my war still. Yeah. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said,
but I guess the people who are fans of Trump, or the ones who don't care that it's Trump, but just have that whole concept of duty, they'll fight regardless.
Well, let them go to war. Let those supremacists and people go to war and go fight. One of the people that didn't want to go to war, they were just there because, they've, the army and doing certain things. There's more things in battle when you're in the army. So it's like, now you're fighting for a battle because one guy had a bigger ego and he wanted to show everybody how strong he was.
Yeah.
Or maybe there is a business thing to it, but I don't know.
True.
I don't know.
I think it was trending. Like it still is.
It still is.
For Trump.
Not even just him. Just like
Trump
the World War III. Like.
I seen a video like they're showing like the trains in Houston. There's like a bunch of tanks.
Oh, and you see
bunch
tanks.
Of tanks just riding on the train. Bunch of tanks ready for war or whatever. And I'm just like, see, what was the war that we were lived to tell the tale and hear about? It was the 9/11.
Oh, you talk about like
war in Iraq?
From Afghanistan to Iraq to
Yeah, that's what we heard about. But now like. I was young, so I didn't know any better or know anything about it. But now, looking at it as you're older, and you're seeing all this war,
you're kind of like, what sense is this?
And now it's like, I don't think there's much casualty anymore. It's more like drone strikes.
So
I don't think there's I don't think there's foot soldiers. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's foot soldiers. I think there's more like flying drones and shooting
unmanned flying. Yeah. It's creepy.
Someone's
in a room like this, and they're just piloting.
In a room, firing people.
Just piloting, yeah.
That's very detached.
That's another, yeah. Right? You can't feel for something if you're just like, you're looking at a screen, you're just like, oh, just, all right. And you're
just a part of the game.
Funny you should say that. That's why, the thing with video games too, like that's what the military, something to do with like
Fortnite players.
It's just military games in general. Like it programs you to like
be numb to violence.
Be numb to violence. Allegedly, I don't know. Allegedly.
Yeah, I hope that's you know what, Call of Duty, it's.
But then they're hitting them cyber already. That's holy shit, wow.
But
that's quick.
Sometimes I wonder, is it gonna actually be a foot war or is it gonna be like a war? Let's think about it. If war happens and they shut down my phone, I'm lost. Like think about it. Like, do you guys remember phone numbers?
Yes.
I remember a couple.
A couple.
Like no, like like on the one hand, less than 5.
Like, think about it. Like let's say it's a day that we have no power.
So like the power grid that happened years ago, like years ago.
I thought that was the end of the world when I was younger. 2004 power.
That's 2004, yeah.
Listen to me. The day.
No, but that's.
Stress.
I was stressed.
No, but
it was fun until you realize you go back home in the darkness.
Candles.
And then you're trying to figure out what to eat, and then it's like, oh, here's this melted ice cream. I'm like, God, is this what the world is about to end feels like?
But think of it, like all the lights we're using right now in this.
Cordless phone don't work.
And
Fan
phones,
don't work,
like.
and the place hot.
Remember, it's on a power grid. So if they find a way to affect the grid, it's gonna get ugly. If they can find a way to overload it and make it sizzle and stuff like that,
we're done.
Yikes.
You think people nowadays know how to read a map?
Yo, that's.
We're done.
Yo, shout out to Pops. He taught me how to read maps. You know, remember those maps?
Yeah.
Those books? I know how to read those.
Yo,
I know how to read those.
There's still people that pull it up.
All you guys are gonna be lost though.
I know how to read a map. I know how to read a map. I'm just not taking the time to go pick up a map and just. Can you imagine, like...
Compass, yes.
See, I know how to use a compass.
Compass, you gotta, yeah. Like the...
And nature. Where the moss grows, yep.
Wow.
You guys stayed about where the mosque goes. You bought tonight. That's gonna where the mosque goes. Right there, they're waiting for you or something, yo. Like I'm just thinking about certain things. I'm sorry, you guys gotta think. Like,
For what?
just think about the day that, let's say, power goes out, and you're like, okay, it's just a normal blackout.
So if we're
'Cause
okay,
that's what I felt.
okay, we're going back to there. So what happened is I was at home, and I heard a boom, but it wasn't a regular like. It was like a boom, 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 boom.
Everything
It
just
echoed,
shut down.
and then all of a sudden you hear honking, you hear sirens, and you're like, okay. I pick up the phone. I remember. I think we were calling.
I
Yeah.
called you, and I'm like, yo, my phone is down. I had to use the landline. I had to use a line phone.
Shout out to the landline because that it still worked, right?
Yeah.
But and then Flow at the time, they were just
Shut
playing.
off.
They were playing like recorded. They were on a generator, right?
Generator.
So I'm just like, well, the radio's still on, but. And my mom's like, yo, I don't know how I'm gonna get home. The traffic's so bad here. And then, yo, in darkness, you're just like, oh, okay.
Listen to me. For me,
Well, what happened? I'm in darkness. What?
for me, it cut off in the day, like around 2:00.
2:00, yeah.
I was playing video games at the time, so thing cut off. And since I'm in an apartment, like lights cut off or anything, if the lights cut off in my house or something, the first thing I do is I open the door and just check the hallway.
Yeah.
So I go look at the hallway. The whole hallway is dark.
Dark. You're just-
Close back my door. I think I called Del Pesh. I called him like, yo, is the power out at your end? He's like, yeah, the power's out of my end. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta figure out like what's going on.
Right.
So I had like a radio with a battery, but I had no battery, so I had to take it from the remote.
Yeah, yeah.
Took it from here.
Those pinch dollar
Like,
store.
It's like, that's how you realize how
Those
much
dollar
you need
store
batteries.
radios.
I'm taking out here, taking out there, dead battery, and let me put the alive one because that one's a little bit stronger. Put it in the radio. I was like, okay. They're saying like first radio station, just nothing. Couple of
It's
things.
just like,
Some had like radio going, and then one was saying like, oh, there's been a massive power outage. It
on the
should be
East Coast or
on the
something. Yeah.
East Coast.
I was like, oh.
But I didn't see the importance yet. I didn't see the importance yet. I'm like, okay, blackout. And then there's a park across the street. So I look and I see everybody out there playing the park. So I'm like, okay, park time.
Yeah.
So me, my sister, and brother, we go to the park.
Yes.
My dad sees us go to the park or whatever, and yeah, he stays at home. He's at home. So me and my sister brother playing at the park until it got dark. And then I realizing that it's darker because there's no lights.
No street lights, yeah.
No street lights. Cars are just flying by high beam, and I'm just like, back in like when I had lights, I would know how to use the crosswalk. You know what I mean? When you see the white man, you walk.
Yes.
And now, and I jaywalk all the time. My mom told me not to jaywalk.
Right.
That night, I'm like, oh God, how am I gonna cross?
Don't kill me.
How am I gonna cross? Me, and my sister, and brother. I'm like, oh God, I gotta get these guys to cross. Then we all, like, I guess a group of us all went. The first floor, pitch black. Because obviously there's no lights or whatever. Pitch black. My dad, I'm like, oh God, how am I gonna like get upstairs to the 7th floor or whatever? My dad's coming down. I'm hearing like footsteps. My dad, I don't know by the grace of God. My dad came downstairs with one candle in a plate, whatever. Just was like, all right, go upstairs. You go upstairs. I remember just being like, being young and being like, okay, so the light's gonna come back soon. Yeah. Right? It's gonna come back. You know. Nope.
You go to sleep.
My dad's like, what are we gonna eat? Yo, Virgin. I remember when I was like, well, we have the ice cream. You want ice cream?
You had to eat bread.
You have ice cream. You want ice cream?
Ice cream.
Yeah.
Peanut butter. You had the
brain didn't kick
crackers.
In. Listen to me, water crackers.
Water crackers.
That's when you know. I was like, God. I ate the ice cream, melted. I was starting to cry. And I'm like, I didn't know how to take it when I was young. And then,
that's funny.
It was just a bunch of nonsense because I remember waking up in the middle of the night, and the lights were on. Yes. So I was happy. So it probably was my fault as a kid because I was happy. Turn on fan, turn on TV, turn on this light, turn on that light, turn off this, whatever. Went to sleep. Woke up. Pitch black again. Lights were gone again. And I was just like, what?
Was I dreaming?
What was I dreaming? I thought I was dreaming. My mom looked at me and was like, yeah, the lights was on, but now it's off now.
It's on, yeah.
So my mom's there cooking up something. My dad now, he's fretting. He's like, yo, I have to go find a drum pan. I have to go do this. So he's ready. This guy's ready to light fire in the balcony. Like,
Yo,
he's fretting. And then the power came on, and then I was scared to turn the power back on because I'm afraid if I turn it on,
it's gonna blow the fuse.
whatever fuse that was.
But speaking of World War III, that could happen. But imagine now, like, instead of coastal, it's like any pocket you can think of, it's just no power.
I think the first fight. I think the fight that we think is not gonna be like a big missile type fight. I think it's gonna be like
war, like cyber.
Cyber. They're gonna cut off your Wi-Fi. They're gonna cut off your thing, and you have to go back to radio. Do any of us have a radio with batteries?
Yes.
I have multiple. Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I still have it.
Yeah.
Like
I still have
the small pinch
I don't
ones,
think
but
I'm gonna get
like
connection in Brampton.
you can't get a radio connection in Brampton.
I'm just thinking. I'm like, I think we can, but like, now I'm just thinking about a lot of things. Like,
Get those lantern lights with the battery.
Lantern,
or those big flashlight
we're
ones.
talking about batteries, but like you gotta think we might have to go back to like light, like fire, like match.
Candles.
I mean, how many matches in the thing? Like 100? So you're good.
You make it sound like it's so easy.
No, but like, no, you just and then you hold it. Get the lantern
I like
thing.
how we're doing like a camper's Pack 101. How to survive.
I think
Day 3, the power
I
out.
think people are gonna lose their minds knowing that they can't tweet.
I'm dying.
They can't
Some
post
people may
anything.
actually feel super blessed.
Some people. I think people are not gonna survive being able to post.
I think because we grew up with technology. Okay, we saw technology go from like to like superior, right?
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine, but the kids that grew up with the internet,
Just
they
the
can,
internet or just,
yeah, they're not gonna adjust.
I think my.
conveniences.
It's over for you guys.
Don't
I-
get
I-
I
me started.
think, you know what it
It's-
is? You know what I think? The
You
critical
guys will
people,
not adjust.
the
Like,
people that come from like country or whatever, they're gonna look at us like, look at these guys struggling.
Don't kill me.
Struggling. These guys know how to make fire. These guys don't know how to plant nothing. These guys don't know how to do nothing.
that's what.
It's like back in my days. We're gonna be there struggle. Like, let my mom tell me. Like, listen. Oh,
Like
gosh.
dog, like Australia's on fire right now. California, I don't know if California's on fire right now. And then you have what else is on fire? No, there's like it's just multiple fire. Even Paris at one point, like a fire started because like someone didn't clean up like cow or horse shit, and then it just the shit just went on fire, and then it caught onto the hay, and then the hay caught onto the grass, and then just that's how the fire started because it was so hot, right?
Do you think? Okay.
It's called methane.
Methane gas, yeah. So
So, do you think this battle's actually gonna happen? Like this war is actually gonna happen?
that's
In the States?
Yes.
Can people afford it?
that's another question.
On top of it,
Do you think it's
who's
gonna?
gaining out of it?
Okay, here's my question. Do you think the war is gonna end up here? That's my concern.
No.
I mean, we had a
not cross the borders.
we had a situation where we had to send a guy back because he had activities in another country, right? So
Canada's very
Ew.
great at sending people out.
Sending people back.
and remember
Discreetly, it seems.
the guy that was in the van the guy was in the van knocking people down just up Finch there, right?
But
So-
we're good. I don't know.
I mean they're in the cities, so right? They call it what, a sleeper cell. So meaning, at any point in any major city you can think of, they just make the signal and they go. Whether the person they send they're spying, they're gonna hack something, they're gonna blow up something. Like
I don't know anything about that.
it's called sleeper cell.
What is this? Jason Bourne stuff? Like,
I'm
what?
No,
thinking-
it's funny you mentioned that movie.
I'm thinking Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. I'm not even.
And it's funny you mentioned that, but it's in the same realm of like espionage and all that type of
I
stuff.
don't know about them sitting there.
It's creepy out here, man.
So
But-
there's a comment saying that from
Iramar, yeah.
Yes. Said he doesn't think that Trudeau would join.
I hope not.
I don't.
But you know what it is?
He got minority. He
I
can't
don't
afford to
know
do
much
anything right
about
now.
Politics, but
He's got to hide right now.
no. But
like-
here's the thing. But you know when you get bullied all the time, and then now
Oh.
it's like you feel like I gotta do something.
Oh, I hope it's not
Let's
that.
just.
I don't think
let's
that's
not
the
do-
tone for Canada, though.
It's not might be the tone for Canada. It might be the tone for him.
Oh, like
I'm not him. I'm God forbid. He just gets to a place that he's like, you know, I'm tired of people bullying me. We can war too. We got hands. And it's like,
nah. He just remember he lost majority because of the black and brown face. Right now he's just like, I'm chilling. You won't see me do press conferences. I'm not in town halls.
I don't want no smoke.
I don't want no. I'm hiding right now.
At the same time, that might be some work for some people in the military.
Just stop.
Yo,
Let's not think that way. I need employment. Okay, go to Iran and fight.
What? Yikes! Yeah.
That's not. No.
And people were deployed already too. They're like, hey, you guys gotta go to Iran. You're like, gotta be on foot there. Gotta patrol. You're like, I want to get those calls, man.
But that's the thing. I wonder what type of war it is, knowing that it's not your war.
It's just for the leaders.
Yeah. Like, imagine you being deployed and find out the guy's like, yo, I don't have no smoke with you. It's Trump you want.
Yeah, and then they don't actually fight you or anything.
We have an $80 million bounty still, so you're, you know.
This guy said in the most Toronto way.
You know what I mean?
Nah, we got beef with your and
your
then
mans,
with your
I'm
mans.
Dying.
We have beef with your man still.
That's a movie scene right there, and then everyone just kind of backs away. No one shoots each other. You go back. Did you guys?
That's it. Everybody drops the guns.
Everyone just.
Alright,
No, everyone's like this, and then
everybody just
Everyone's-
drop your guns.
everyone's just thinking now. Just.
Do we really have problems?
Yeah, dude. Really?
Alright, yo, drop your guns. Everybody's yo.
Everyone just.
You get your drops.
And then.
Just bring your leader out, man.
Yikes, yo, that's crazy.
It's gonna be lit.
Just bring them out. Wow.
We shouldn't be making jokes like this. But that's
Yo.
But since I'm gonna switch the topic. Since we didn't really do our wrap up,
I missed it.
This is what happened?
Yeah, since we didn't do our wrap up.
We didn't. 2019 was.
That was a hectic year, man.
It was a hectic year.
Very.
It was
Jeez,
crazy
like a
how
lot.
it started,
Ups and downs.
but it was more crazy how it ended for us.
Oh boy.
I don't know if you saw the footage yet, but my friend over here, Del Pesci, we were live. That's why you probably didn't see our live. We legit threw everything in the vault because, yeah, it was something else. Del Pesci decided to, just let some things out. To say,
I let some things out under, couldn't control it, but.
Should we just do a little brief recap on? Well, I don't know if
A brief story time, yeah. Just.
let's do a little story time because let's put you want to do our like 3 different angles.
Yes. Okay. Well. Okay. I'll do the.
So
okay.
your perspective, my perspective, Del Pesci.
Yes.
Okay.
This is like, what is it, Crash or whatever movie?
Exactly that Crash, like that. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Or should Del Pesci go last because he's the person?
Yes.
Who goes first?
He should go last.
So who's going first? You want
go,
me?
You go first.
Okay. So, it was
I'm
2
actually
weeks.
playing it in the live right now.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
They
Okay. To see
So
what happened. Okay.
It was 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
We decided to say, we're going to have a podcast. And this is my perspective, so this is my point of view. It may be wrong, but I came in late because I was running late to, head over to the studio to record. So I'm on my way. Come here. We're still setting up. But I see 2 cups on the table. And I see a bottle of Ray Nephew. Now, if anybody who knows what Ray Nephew is, it's a white rum from Jamaica. I don't even know how much % alcohol it is, but I know
It's 68.
you shouldn't.
Go ahead.
You shouldn't be drinking that.
68.
If you have other things and responsibilities to do, I feel like that type of thing that thing is so strong. It clears sinuses. It's used for cold. Very strong liquor. If you have a bottle of that, if you're not experienced, you'll probably have half the bottle left at the end of the night. Because to mix that is like, it's a lot. So I see the 2 cups there. I'm like, so what are we doing with this? Del Pesci says, you know what? He's gonna drink that. You want one? I said, hell no. Delpesh is like, I'm like, Delpesh, you sure you want to do this? Delpesh is like, yeah, I'm good. I got Trini in my blood. Trini blood.
For those who don't know what that means, Trini blood has a higher resistance to alcohol poisoning
High resistance and resiliency to alcohol.
and resiliency to alcohol. Yeah.
So, due to the fact that he said that, I kind of bypassed everything. So I'm like, okay, you know, Trini blood. You know, I know various Trini people that, you know,
It takes a while
like,
to like.
it doesn't hit them. You know, it's like water to them. They just immune to intoxication, right? So, you know, but they also, you know, indulge in a little cannabis at the same time.
Whoa! Don't do that. Whoa.
Well, okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Whoa. Allegedly.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking. So.
That's right. That's what you're thinking.
Yes. Just the way everything laid out. So, I'm watching. We're trying to set up. It's taken an awful long time to set up. And I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. I'm like, this is not normal. Something is off. But I just said, you know, I just want to get this wrap up going and let's do it. Right? So we're setting up. And the pod, should I do like little hints of what happened? I was like, yo, something is off with Delpesh.
It's your perspective, man.
It's your perspective, yeah. Because I was gonna mention it too.
There's one moment where we're setting up the mics and stuff, and then we're just there setting up, like talking. We put a mic here. She's how about a lady? Da 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 da. And Delpesh gets up, looks in the sky, twirls in a circle, and says, "Oh, I hate when I'm like this." And I'm like, what is going on? And I'm like, all right. I'm like, yo, Benjamin, have a seat. Have a seat. When you try to sell the videos, I'm like, yo, have a seat. Because something is off with you. Just have a seat. I'm like, you sure you want to do this? It's like, I'm good. It's just I hate when I feel like this. But, like, it didn't click yet. Because I'm just thinking, like, priority, let's get this pod rolling.
Yeah.
So we start rolling. I'm talking, trying to get the conversation going. Delpesh is not saying anything. Nerdsy and me are talking, and I think Nerdsy, I don't know if you knew he was out of it, but like, I'm talking to Nerdsy and I'm realizing like, Delpesh, he jumps in here and there. And he burps. There's one time he burps, but I'm thinking nothing of it. It's just a burp.
Yeah.
But as the time go by, I realize he's not paying, like he's quiet. But I'm still talking and I'm trying to engage conversation because I don't want it to be like a TGT moment where Genuine's just... You ever see that?
Oh, that's a good...
Staring at the camera.
Yo.
So good.
Like, staring at the camera the whole time.
That's a good reference. Yo, that's a good
I didn't want him
reference.
to staring at the moment. So, I was just trying to get everything rolling. Get the ball rolling.
True.
Lo and behold, we're talking. And then it was like this awkward silence in certain parts. And then all I remember is I'm saying something about financial gain or financial something, and then I see Kim go like this, and then I see Zeke go, oh, and then by the time I turn my head to look at the camera, I'm like I look at him like, what, is he gonna throw up? And as soon as I say he's gonna throw up, like it just like, shot off everywhere. I'm just and then that day I felt like I was like, this is the end of the podcast.
No,
like
no.
I was legit like, I'm done. I am so like I was trying to laugh it off, but I was just like, this podcast is over.
This guy almost canceled it.
This
Like,
pod is over. I was fuming, but I was like, what? And then I finally saw the footage. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But yeah, that was my take. Let's see.
God dang. Okay, so the reason why Ray and Nephew even exists in this whole scenario is because it was my birthday celebration. So it was the day after my house party, and one of my friends had got Ray and Nephew. So I was just giving a shot for everyone to just be like, cheers for the birthday. That was it. But of course, Jamie was not drinking, so he said, no. So Katie, I don't know why, but yes. I was even shocked.
2 cups.
Yeah.
no, but I can... Okay, go ahead.
But
Go
it was the fact that, so 2 shots. But it was like, do you know Ray and Nephew? When I asked KD, do you know how Ray and Nephew? That's when the whole chain of everybody started to like give advice. And it was
Yeah,
just
we're
like,
trying to convince you do not do Ray and Nephew.
and he's like, nah. But the line that killed me the most was when you're like, yeah, I can handle it. No biggie. It's like punching. I've had punching. What? I was like, this man doesn't know Ray and Nephew then. So it was like, at that point, I was like, I just had to watch unfold. Because I was like, if you're saying it's like punching, the only punching that I know is like the creamy ones.
Yeah.
Or the ones that are like super thick.
Super thick, yeah.
And it was like...
What is punching for the people that don't drink
Oh,
punch?
yes, right. So punching is a Caribbean alcoholic beverage, but it's kind of like really thick. It's it has like spices, and it actually has the spices in it. Yeah, and it's a combination of stuff, but liquor that has just been fermented and...
Fermented, yeah.
Yeah.
And something, yeah.
So a lot of Caribbean people have their own. And then there's a milk version, or milk just being saying cream. I don't even know what else. Flax? No, not flax. Flax. And something else. And that also has spices in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But it tends to be thick. That's just the baseline.
The baseline, okay.
But Ray and Nephew is a thin, thin liquor.
It's thin,
that
yeah.
just runs through your system. Yeah. That was my side. It was just kind of like wishing birthday, and then, us drinking, and then, us sitting and recording, and then all of a sudden, just seeing that happen.
So when you saw him like gagged, throw up, like
I honestly thought like he was just gonna excuse himself.
yeah, I thought you were
I
gonna
thought
get
the
up,
first
Bridget.
time you were gonna get up, and then because you didn't move, I was like, okay, then it's probably just like you're just having to like get the bubbles out. Like that's how I felt. Like it was just after a while, and then it was like, okay, cool. But then at the end, it was like. I don't even. Yeah, my face didn't even like. My face was so stuck. It was like, I can't believe this guy actually. Wow.
The people that like are those people that talk to you saying that they wanted the actual footage of seeing the throw up.
You guys are some sick.
Don't
You guys are
kill
some
me.
sick people. You guys are some sickos.
Well, you want to see the
I don't know if we're gonna drop that.
I'm
I don't know if there's.
you guys want to see the splash and
Right?
Yeah.
and the color of it and everything.
That's not fun. We would. Yes.
That's
That's
just-
probably the last time we talk about that. That's crazy. Like I was like, oh, but yeah, that wasn't fun.
Now, what happened was, yes, I did the small first cup, right? And then I was like, okay. And I started feeling like that. You know how you're warm outside? My whole body was warm, so I'm like, oh, this is good. And then Jamie's like, I'm not gonna drink my thing. So I'm like, okay, whatever, drink that, right? And then after that, there was stuff happening. So I come back in the house, and then it's just you're on time lapse. Like you're just like
Delayed.
like you're on delayed. So like normally we do our setups. It's like it's quick, right? But that day it was just
Watching
delayed.
you guys,
Like
watching you guys, I'm like these.
I was floating in. Means you were floating in, and then we're like, okay. And I started grabbing wire and just.
It took them so long, Richard.
I was trying. I don't know. I was trying to detangle the wire, but it was taking too long, right? And then I'm like, I spin around in a circle. I'm like, yo, I don't like these. I don't like this, man. I don't like it. I'm spinning in a circle. I'm just like, okay. I sit down. It must have been like 20 minutes after.
Yeah.
We finally are like recording now, right? So I'm rapidly blinking. Because what happens is the one thing I had will make your eyes sleep, but the other thing I was on, allegedly, it makes your eyes open. So you're literally fighting your eyelids, like, right? Now I thought I was out for like, I thought I blinked for like 5 seconds, right? Just a quick 5.
Bro.
Apparently it was minutes.
See, you
I
were
think-
like going, like you were going. Guess it's fine.
I know. I'm okay. I'm like, let me do a 5 second, right?
Yes.
Let me do a 5 second. Just close my eyes, or whatever, right?
Really thought.
But then, all of a sudden, I zoned back in, and then
He tried to jump in the conversation, though. He tried to jump in.
I know.
He's like, it's another level.
because I can still hear you guys, right? So it's like, yo, I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna just keep talking,
Yes.
and do what I do. But it's like, yo, it didn't happen that way. So, whatever, the conversation happens. And I remember the topic I had, like, with the rich and
What's up, man? Do you want your life?
Yeah.
who would you pick? And then all of a sudden, I burp again, and I felt the acid reflux. Then I burped again, and I was like, no. And then it just,
Okay.
it sprayed out. So I'm like, ooh, okay, that's a little...
Now, what have you learned?
Now, the plot twist was, I'm still sticking by the
I
story.
don't believe you.
It wasn't the...
It wasn't the Ray and nephew.
It wasn't the Ray and nephew. It was the chicken I had earlier. That was in the freezer for a while. So that's another rule. You can't eat chicken from the freezer for like a while, right? Because like it tends to like it's just a mess. Like
I don't know, man.
I don't know if it's the bacteria that does it or whatever, but like nah, man, it just
That may be the chicken, but it was the Ray. I blame the Ray because the Ray will purge you. Like the Ray is not. It's not supposed to like too much Ray is not meant to sit in your body without like you could have knocked out. You could have been wild and belligerent or whatever, but like
I could have been like screaming.
you could have been going crazy. So like I believe it's the Ray. As much as you tell me it's the chicken, I can't.
You believe it's the Ray? Wow,
It's the Ray.
nah, man, I can't say
Ray
that.
and his nephew.
I mean, I just found it funny that you like cupped your hand. Like, catch it.
Like yeah,
I thought
like it went like this, and it just went like through your fingers this way.
It went,
way.
yo,
I'm like, bruh.
it literally went through
Listen,
like yo.
if that ever catch me, we had to scrap. We're scrapping right there.
I don't blame you, man.
Like I was like, because I was like, guys,
I don't blame
I
you.
don't think it's a good idea. We shouldn't do this. But it was the last pod, I guess. Celebratory. Nerdy's birthday, stuff like that.
Yeah.
We will no. Just say that.
No more Ray and nephews before podcast.
Right. But it's 2019, and I'm just gonna, I feel like we've done a bunch of things this year.
We have.
I was like going through our like recaps and stuff like that, like, and our first guest of the year was Daddy Rambo.
Yes, shout out to Daddy Rambo.
Shout out to Daddy Rambo. I see him doing some big things. He's doing his stuff right there.
Heard he has a podcast out now.
Mm-hmm.
With a few other people that also have been on the Vempod as well, like Ryan Marshall.
Yeah. That's true.
So shout out to them.
That really was when you guys told me it was the top of the year, I was like, that's really was top of the year. Like,
yeah. I'm thinking to actually get him back. Like I was thinking to get him back for the top of the year again. See a year before.
Because a
year after and see how
after.
it's going. But I'm gonna have to give him a call or something. Shout out to Elena. We had the first Queens at the Table.
Yes.
Queens at the Table.
That's right. Yeah.
We had Wolf J. Yeah, that was this year too.
So there's Elena. Shout out to Elena.
Yes,
she's
Mellow
doing
Queen.
she's doing big things. We had
Like Wolf, like you said.
we had Wolf.
Shout out to Wolf.
We had
Right, he's a recording artist. If you guys don't know.
we had Michael McKenzie,
Yes.
the Core 5. We had Wavy Baby
And we have
with some people from the
Yes.
Section 6, his boys and all
Yeah.
that stuff to
Shout out
talk
to you
about
guys.
the
Shout out to
6
you
Buzz
guys.
situation.
collab coming
And
soon.
if you don't know who Wavy Baby is, he was the guy who popped off on Six Buzz off a conversation that he and the girl had.
Yeah, the girl, cause you violate me.
Yes.
You're violating.
Who he claims there's nothing happening, but
Yeah, that's his prerogative.
that's his prerogative.
What else? What else did we do?
That's some of the main. Oh, we had the Han Fest.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Okay.
That was
interviewed
like
some
that
of,
was our first. Yeah.
That was our first time interviewing recording artists outside of Toronto.
Outside of Toronto, yeah.
And like from Vancouver. Like this is someone flown out
Shout out
from
to Van
Vancouver,
City.
And who is it? It was
Shout out Tion Gibbs.
yes,
Tion
Tion
Gibbs.
Gibbs.
Amber Makati.
Yes.
Mercado, yeah.
Mira Mela.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys need to go look them up.
Kois.
Kois.
The boy Caesar.
Yes.
The Northbridge Music Group.
Yes.
Um,
And shout out to 13 Studio for
1332.
Studio, yeah.
1332 Studio. Talked to a lot of people there. Shout out to Darrell. That's one of the artists that I talked to there. Talked to a bunch of people that were there that were doing stuff. There were a lot of artists there. Went to the Han Fest. It was good. Shout out to Jeanette King, Shayla Gray. Yeah, there was a lot of. That was a big move. That was a good way to cap off the year. I'd give it that. Other than like the throw up and all that, that was a good event to cap off the year.
That's it. Was that end of summer or was like?
No, it was around September, October,
the weather
but it
was
was
good
still
that
kind of
day.
nice. It was still kind of nice.
It felt like a summer, but.
Yeah, man, that was a good time. I remember one of the biggest pods. Well, one of the things they talked about was cucumber broken.
No.
Cucumber broken in the mouth. That was one, based off our things. It was cucumber broken in the mouth. The Jesse Smollett situation.
Yes.
That was this year or last year?
I don't know if that was this year.
I
I have to check my recap. I think it was this year.
Really?
No,
it was last year.
last year. Okay, my bad.
The gift cards was this year though.
Gift cards.
I love that episode.
Yes.
If you guys haven't seen it, it's on YouTube right now in parts, unfortunately. But
Yep. There's a lot of things. No, it was this year.
no, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Justice Smollett was this year.
Really?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Jesse Smollett was this year.
For the longest
Because around the time we were talking about YNW Melly, gun control and home invasion. Okay, remember when we were talking about gun control and saying, do you still believe that you don't want a gun in your house?
Yes.
No, I haven't changed. I'm still
believe,
getting one. Yeah. And I'm training for it too.
Not.
Especially what's happening right now. We're in
So you don't want a gun in your house?
No, I do.
I don't.
Especially with what's happening now, and the memes have been trending, and the responses to different leaders. Yeah, I mean, you might want to have one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because you can't rely on a machete.
I'm dying.
You can't rely on like
Or the Bluetooth.
or the wutu, yeah.
Okay.
Or a kitchen knife or.
All right. I'm not gonna talk about my gun control laws. I believe I still want the gun as well. But you know, people have been speaking to me and beg to differ. So
Really? Like wait. So
maybe I would change your heart, but I don't know as yet.
Nah, man.
Okay, gift cards. You guys still want to pay? You still want like a Visa gift card as your gift card? Remember we were talking about gift cards, or what type of gift card you want to be paid
Yeah, and
back?
which one you would want, yeah,
Yeah.
to be paid back in.
Do you still have the change of heart? You still want the Visa?
No, Visa's like the best one to get to someone because they can use it. You can use it for Canadian currency, U.S. currency, the pound, anything really.
And you still wanted what, the Timmies? Or you want the Visa this time?
I would take the Visa.
Gee! I'm not gonna lie. Since I got a Visa gift card, I was just like, you know
can
what?
use it anywhere.
This can go on. I rep for the cash, but yo,
That's true.
yeah.
Shout out to the people that instead of giving us a Visa gift card, they gave us what's it called? A shop. It's called shop something.
And so on, you can go to certain malls.
You can only go to certain malls. You guys messed up.
I still don't like coconut.
You should have gave us Visa, man.
I'm gonna tell you that. I still don't like coconut.
Would you eat rice and peas though? Or is
I
it,
don't like coconut like by itself. I'll say that.
just by itself.
I still believe that the mental health card doesn't work for Black people.
You still feel that way? I feel like it's slowly changing.
There's like progress.
Changing,
Yes.
but I don't think it's,
I think
you know.
not everyone is there yet.
Yes. I think you'll still get 25 to life for, you know, shooting up a place.
Oh, they will sit you down.
What guests would you like to see on the event this year?
Which guess?
Damn.
Let's do a call
out.
I met her yesterday. So
Okay.
I guess, but she may not be in Toronto.
Or what's her name?
I believe her name is Ace from Flow.
Oh, Ace.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. Okay.
So I met her yesterday. So I'd love to see her on the pod. That would be
Okay.
nice.
I want to see.
Megan Thee Stallion.
Woo! Actually, you know what? That too.
Actually-
that too.
Well,
For whatever reason, that
I was
too.
thinking local.
Sorry, just-
I was thinking local.
Oh, okay.
But hey, if you guys, if you want
I mean,
Megan,
put it out
you
there.
can try to get Megan. I don't know her for.
Yeah, that'll be
I don't know if
crazy.
we get Megan, but
Maybe
if we
not
get
this.
Megan, you never know. I'm not gonna push. I'm not gonna knock the dream and the goal. I would definitely wouldn't mind if Megan Thee Stallion came on the pod. If the algorithm was aligned and Megan hears me
Right.
somehow, you know, you could come to OVO Fest and
show up. Might as well, you know, the baby could pull up, you know.
Oh no, he's being sat down right now. He has
No, I think he's free.
he's free right now.
He's free right
Oh,
now.
okay, congratulations.
I'm done.
Drake, honestly, like the
Drake
people that
would be an interesting.
yeah.
Because we're more. We're kind of.
Honestly, what do you say?
No, we're like in the same.
Age group.
Is it 6 degrees of separation
No, like
because we
we-
went to the same school and
Like, I mean, yeah.
talk about Von Road days.
Yeah. I'm gonna
guess.
bleep that out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Days. Mention that school.
Like local people that I've like watched how they work and stuff, it would be
Shy Wisdom.
Shy Wisdom.
Okay.
Okay, Shy Wisdom, MILF Experience, Marlon Palmer, the big MILF Experience, Big Norm,
Yes.
Marlon Palmer, Extra Gravy,
Yes.
We Love Hip Hop,
Yeah.
You should shout out people from your end.
D-Range, and like Food and Liquor if I could get them, True North Views.
I can't. The name's slipping right now. For y'all, they're in
For
your
our
end.
entertainment, that would be nice.
That'd be good.
Mr. Lewin. I feel like I miss.
Is it
I-
Mr. KO? KO?
Yeah, Ryan. 'Kay, like we need to talk. Like those guys. That boy Tresser. There's a lot. I just
People.
can't put the names up. MC Bone, because I want to know what it's like to like the promoter life, like that type of thing. MC Bone.
Right.
I wouldn't mind if I had Specs.
Specs the boss.
2 Line Music Hut. Like I just want like West Hype to talk about business.
Wait, I was gonna throw
Daddy
you.
Rambo.
I was gonna throw you a curveball. What about your Jamaican friend Jesus?
Deezus and Mero?
Deez.
That would be sick. I wouldn't mind getting Deezus and Mero.
Because it'll be a real Caribbean like. Like that'd be crazy.
Like
actually.
it's endless. If I didn't say her name, my bad. Like I like whoever.
I'm trying to think of someone else local. I think you said them all.
There's some other people I just don't remember. Senior Gunboy.
Someone from. If I could get an interview with Drummond from one of the newscasters.
Dwight Drummond.
Yeah, that'd be. Dwight
That
Drummond
would be
would great.
nice.
Just give me some insight.
Who else? You guys have any celebrity wise? Because I'm thinking. I don't know.
I said Megan. I kind of. That's kind of the. I don't know. That's like.
Y'all went jumped straight to Megan Thee Stallion.
We both said it too. Like
I
Megan.
would. I was like. Who
I mean,
else?
she's been pretty influential these days, you know? You're just kind of like, wow.
I would like to get a name from Sunday Social.
Oh, yeah.
He knows a lot about business too.
He's amazing.
I'm trying to get a little bit more informative, you know, learn more things.
Yes.
Monica Samuel from Black Women in Motion. Just a little bit more informative. You know what I mean? I'm like, I would like to have more, you know, as much as like we have a ball and stuff like that and we talk a bunch of thought, like I want to actually have certain content that like, you know, people could let loose, talk about their business, talk about stuff like that, but let loose at the same time. We could talk about our struggles. We could talk about
like growing up and everything.
what is your struggle dish? What was your thing? Like, was it macaroni and cheese and hot dogs or corned beef and white rice?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
And then we
Those
actually
days.
show them how to make it.
Maybe, if you is that what you're thinking. What do you say? What do you say? Did you say,
If we
you
had
don't
a-
like corned beef and white rice?
What happens if
man.
the vet had a cookout?
Are you crazy? You don't
beef-
like corned beef and white rice?
Nah, man, are you crazy?
It has to be made
You
a
crazy,
certain way.
dog?
No, I've only had it. I agree with him. I don't like it, but I've had
You
it
guys are
one way.
privileged.
Just one way.
You guys are privileged.
And I enjoyed the
'Cause
shit out of that.
I had it too growing up, but like,
yeah,
nah,
it was
after a while,
something. Yeah.
after you move on to like better things like rice and peas. and
You
jerk
gotta know where you
chicken.
came from, though, guys.
Nah, man.
What do you mean, nah? You guys have to go back where you came from
White
sometimes,
rice and
Regin.
corned beef, man. Oh,
Sometimes you gotta humble yourself and go back to Milo.
anything
And
with the
remember
name
what that tastes like.
anything with the name corn and beef in the same sentence, it just doesn't sound right.
Yo.
Corn
Listen,
oil. Oh,
listen, that's what we had, and that's what you had to do, and that's what you made.
cream corn. Oh, corn and beef.
You never had hominy porridge?
What?
No, but
Hominy porridge? You never had hominy porridge?
I had oatmeal. I really.
Y'all never had hominy porridge?
No, man.
Ah, what's wrong with you guys? Y'all don't know what hominy porridge is?
I am looking at you like confused.
Okay, what's another
Jackie
name?
Chan.
It's
Chatting
corn.
right
It's
now,
cornmeal
like-
porridge with like corn in it.
Cornmeal?
Cornmeal porridge, I wasn't a fan of that.
Cornmeal porridge? Yeah, I had cornmeal porridge.
Did you like cornmeal porridge?
Nah, man. I wasn't a fan of
I
that.
don't know you guys.
I was Frosted Flakes. No, sorry.
Peanut porridge?
That is,
Now,
I
I heard
only
that
had
was
that
good.
as an adult.
I heard peanut
I
porridge
didn't
is
grow up
really
with it.
good. I gotta try it.
So you guys are oatmeal.
It's cereal,
Corn.
oatmeal.
You were cornmeal. You didn't like cornmeal.
I ate it, but I'm like,
And
nah,
you guys,
this
you
isn't-
tried peanut.
I've tried peanut.
You like peanut?
Yes. Cream
And
of
you
wheat.
never tried
I heard
peanut.
it's good.
I ain't doing
don't
no
wanna
cream
try
of
it.
wheat. No way.
Cream of that's what I'm saying. Cream of wheat.
What?
Oh,
You don't like cream of wheat?
I,
what is that, man?
man. But anyway,
Cream of wheat.
okay.
I'm sorry
So
with that, man.
yeah, that's the guest I would love to have on. There's more. I didn't write it down, but I'd love to have them on and talk
Some-
about life and stuff.
Some of those VJs from Much Music Days, I forgot half their names.
like George Strombombolus.
What is? Yo, I wonder what these dudes.
Remember
is.
Mr. T?
Mr. T. Yo, that would. I would.
You know, it's a funny thing. I saw him in the Von area one time, and I was just like, "Is that Mr. T?" I don't know if it's him. Anyway, keep going.
I seen him in Main Shows before, of course, Main Shows.
Yes.
I like to do more Toronto rappers if they're with it. Stacks, there's another one. Stacks. I talked to him via Instagram. I want to bring him on as well.
Okay, we could do Toronto rappers, but like certain things they say.
I'm
that
afraid.
really-
I'm afraid
yeah,
to do Toronto rappers because Toronto is hot
it's a little,
right now. People are busting heads off like crazy.
like thing pass. When did Bully pass? Like
Bully-
recent.
like before, New Year's,
Before
Christmas
even,
Eve.
Before even New Year.
Like
yeah.
people are just, these guys are going crazy, just bang, bang, bang. It's like a shootout.
There's
It's
some
crazy.
hashtag called Ride for Bully. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, there's a lot of things going on,
That's
but
a
like,
whole nother, like-
allegedly, I don't know about
Allegedly.
that. I don't know about that. But anyway, I would
Yeah,
love to
it's
do Toronto rappers, but like,
Wow.
I'll tell you the truth. There's already a platform for Toronto rappers. Like there's We Love Hip Hop. Like those
And-
guys are great at what they do. There's even Rich Noir, the creator of he's creator of is it Cash Feelings?
Wait, Cash Feelings or Catch Feelings?
No, Cash Feelings. It's a clothing brand,
Okay.
but he does hip hop artists as well, interviews and stuff. They did a 2019 wrap up I saw with We Love Hip Hop, Nana Goody, and E from is it This Shit Is Real podcast? I forgot what it's called, but it's a big podcast. Because I listened to it, I forgot the name. It slipped my mind. And those guys are like veterans, like from Toronto podcasts. They're veterans, so shout out to them. But yeah, I want to make big moves. I want to do some skits this year. I'm just reading. I'm honestly the reason why I'm just saying all this now because at least we have it recorded.
Yes.
So
So when you
These are our
yeah.
resolutions.
these are the things we want to do. So
And start like, if you could travel to like New York and just like give T-shirts out, that's a big. That'd be a
we
big
do have
spike.
T-shirts. We have N T-shirts. Just letting you guys know.
Don't get me.
Just
We do have- we do have-
slight promo.
Shameless plug.
What are your personal New Year's resolutions and goals?
I didn't even do one this year. It's just, I was so like,
just get to it.
at this point, in my life, just get to it. It's just, like I have personal goals throughout the year, but not like a New Year's resolution. No, I don't do that anymore. I just do it. Or don't do it.
For
Yeah,
me,
that's the case.
celibacy,
Oh,
not drinking, and eventually quit smoking.
oh. Wait, okay, this is the thing with celibacy. You might, this might go
This
that.
is about celibacy. What about
So-
celibacy?
It's basically, because there's something called incel, right? So
What?
basically, yours is,
I've heard of this.
so basically, you're doing involuntary. I think I said that right. Involuntary.
Okay.
So it's not really, because the difference is there's one where you're like, the person has trouble getting, and the other is like, I'm just not giving it. So you're just saying I'm not. Is it because like?
Yeah, I'm not giving it because I just don't feel like giving it anymore.
Wow.
And or receiving.
And
Oh.
or receiving.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is it like a thing where like, you'll be celibate for 2 weeks and be like, okay, I've slipped there and I'm just gonna go back celibate again?
Nah, bro.
Oh, you're going cold.
Yeah.
He's going cold. That's it.
Yeah, man.
Romper shop is closed.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to
And
my
I've
life.
been told
Welcome.
off.
Welcome
told you off.
Welcome to my life. Man.
No, not just one.
Oh, just okay.
And even just friends are just like, why are you doing that to yourself?
But see,
I'm
that's,
like, what?
I'm just asking. But like, I want you to like,
Because I was like,
I'm just asking. But like, it's interesting. It's like, what is the end goal? Is it just to like get your natural like senses back, like be more productive,
clarity, clearer mind.
clearing your mind,
Yeah.
waiting for the right person.
It's more so the right person.
Okay, there you go. See, I'm a detective.
Because I don't know. So I've been dating.
Okay.
Right? You guys know it is. I've been dating, and I think I found some really great people. Don't get me wrong, but
Okay.
You want to see how they are when the sex is out of the equation.
yeah, like
Oh,
you know, like
But is that
Can you
really
guys still last
celibacy
if
or
it
just?
wasn't for sex?
Are you making them wait?
no, it's just
No, but sometimes
no,
you gotta
not to
s-
make them wait. They could go. They could go freely. I honestly don't care if they really wanted
Okay.
to go and like they're like Nausicaa, chop it up like a piece because of this. I'm like, thank you. I
Some do
appreciate
that.
that.
They do a what do they call it? Steve Harvey's 90-day wait.
Mm.
Like a 90 days.
Yeah.
You're in the waiting room.
Yes.
You're literally in the waiting room like this.
But it's different, right?
And you're
But
just-
you know what it is? I think it's for you.
It's for me because
you're right.
like yeah, like I'm not masturbating. I'm not watching porn. I'm not doing any of that stuff. Like it's literally just like
You just
off. Like that's it. Like the other day I was talking to one of the people and he was just like
Going crazy?
he was just like, you know, I can't tell you anything about your body. Like this is you. This is a personal choice, and I think that's very strong of you, and whatever the case is.
But
And then, but oh my freaking god! Like he
Wow,
was
okay.
going in, and I was like, okay, oh well. I see that sex is really important for you, and
wait, but hold on.
I get it. Because sometimes, like, I guess sex clouds judgment.
Okay, that's
And it clouds a lot of things. Like, you think everything, like, some people stay in relationships
Relationship just because the
of
sex
sex.
is
Just
good.
because of sex.
but the relationship is toxic. Like,
There's
Toxic as hell, mash up their whole life.
I'm not saying that about each or any of them, but the people that I dated.
But sometimes it's clarity, priorities, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It's just,
That's
you
fair.
know, being productive, you know, not having to like, it's just, you know, it's instant gratification.
Right.
So it's just like, you know, discipline, that kind of stuff.
Fair.
I mean, even if the relationship is like not toxic or whatever, at some point, it's like it's just gotta,
Can't get past it.
I mean, at some point it's gotta happen. I mean,
Yes, I understand. Don't get me wrong. There have been moments and days so far where it's like flashes.
you get flashes, okay?
I get flashes.
One touch is.
Yeah.
And they're like,
And I'm
no!
just like, don't touch me.
Funny enough, if you don't do it for a while, like if you stop like that, like your body would be like, oh yeah, and then
It will kick back.
it'll kick back. So what happens is you start having dreams, and then you wake up, and you're like, holy, what happened? And then you go like, oh, I gotta change this now. It gets you. It's crazy,
It's
man.
like, what's going on? Yeah, man.
But okay, what if a guy's like, I respect, we can date and all, but can I get some strange?
What?
Some strange.
Yeah.
What is strange?
Okay, I'll say fruit. Okay, it's possible, you know, for my urges, can I get some fruit?
Oh, so they can eat?
You know, the good fruit.
The man said oral? Is that what you
Right?
meant?
No, I mean like the fruit in general, like the. Because I don't want to say the full word. You know, we're doing stuff different.
Sex?
Now.
Wait, what?
No, the specific part you're having sex with.
Vagina.
Yes.
Okay. I'm so like, what?
The fruit.
I'm ready to go home now.
It can be sweet sometimes. It can be sour sometimes.
So
What?
what are you asking? So if they're like, oh, can I just eat you out, essentially?
No, they would have saying. I mean, they're like, I'm cool with this, but can I get some side to satisfy my urge?
Oh, even though I explained to them.
Yes.
Oh my God.
See,
You
I
know
see what you're going through, but
Yes.
yo, I still.
Like, we'll still date, but
Yes.
like, I just.
and has that been
Look,
happening?
That happened.
and
I
then
need
you
my
were
s-
just like, no. And
Right?
then-
I was like,
Why?
I'm celibate. Like, what? It was like, yo, I've seen it. And it was
No,
just,
but,
like,
like-
wild.
No, but like, no, we'll still.
Trust me.
Do you even like kiss, or are you just like no kissing at all?
No, I'll kiss.
Okay.
Kissing
So
is fine.
it's like, okay, we still kiss and all, but like, okay, we're gonna watch this movie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get up and go.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go to my side girl's house, you know, because I need a release.
Hey, go by all means.
But you're not gonna be upset.
What?
You're not gonna be upset about that.
It's not my problem.
But then they come back to you next day and
Because you guys are not exclusive.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not my
I see.
problem.
I see.
Oh, okay.
I
And
see
then
the
on top
game.
of it,
I see the game.
if that's what it is, like,
Like, hey, I respect what you're doing,
Yeah.
but like I need to fire these shots. I'm sorry.
exactly. I'm not gonna stop you. This is my choice. I shouldn't impede. Like that shouldn't. I shouldn't be like you should wait too. No. Like,
Okay,
or
that's
you
the
should
difference.
now be celibate because no.
That's
That's me
okay.
imposing. I'm not imposing on anybody. If you need to go and get your dick wet, by all means, get your dick wet.
I don't know if that. I think that would hurt you. I think that you might get more DMs.
I don't know. Maybe
A lot of people are like, you know what? I like this idea. I can just do it.
We'll just see how it goes.
I'm
dying, I'm
We'll do
dying.
like a monthly. I mean, Lizzie, we'll do a monthly. We'll do a monthly.
What are you trying to say? Like, what?
See how everything is going.
I'm done. Check in and see if my world has been rocked.
No, it wasn't the rock, but like, is everything okay? And then she was like, I can't tell you.
Right? And all of a sudden, next you know, I'm like a mute in the next episode. If you're like, kid, is everything all right?
I am
Don't talk
frustrated.
to me.
That's crazy though.
Like the air touches me and it's just like, ah.
No, there's probably
There's
some
times
people,
for me and things get hard.
some people are thinking right now, like, wait a second, we can be girlfriend, boyfriend, and I can get some side. This is amazing.
Kill me.
This
Y'all
is
can have
But that's
amazing.
not.
That's how
but
y'all
mind
catch
you,
something.
This
Y'all
is
stay
not
there.
everybody's like
Yeah.
lifestyle, and I'm not promoting that to be somebody's lifestyle or anything like that.
Yes.
And I'm not even saying that I even am living that lifestyle.
Okay.
I'm just saying that
These are
because-
choices you made.
yeah, like these are the choices, and it's just like okay, I'm not in a relationship. I'm still dating. Like I'm still finding things out. I'm not exclusive to anybody or whatever. But in the same conversations that I had with some people, they respect that, and they're just like, okay, I can't do that though. I respect that you're doing that, but they're still open to do whatever, right? Because we're not together,
Okay.
so it's like it's fine.
Well, you already said your resolutions. Goals, right?
Not really.
What-
Fuck goals. I
Alright.
said, remember, you said that. Get to it.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Make goals.
Well-
Make goals throughout the year. Fuck this whole do it for a month thing.
I'm dead.
I already said my 2 Fs, so that's enough for now.
Dead.
for me, it's just eat more healthy.
Oh, okay.
I have been crazy on sugar, crazy on fast food. Learn how to cook more.
Can you
Get rid of this belly right here. It's been
Can
7
you
months
cut
pregnant.
beef cold turkey? Just be like, you know what? I'm not even with beef anymore.
I don't know about all that, but I'm trying to eat.
Right?
healthy.
This is the guy who likes meat on everything.
I'm gonna try to pause. I'm trying
That's a good pause.
I'm trying to eat healthy.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do what I can to eat healthy, work out. Tired of seeing Zakia just showing sculpt and whatever. I'm gonna try to do that in 6 months, so I look good by 30 in May.
Yes.
So or 5 months.
That's a good-
But
It's a good goal.
I'm gonna try to shed and drink more water, and
That's the most. Like when I drink sweet things now, it just burns my throat.
I'm gonna try to utilize my talents more. I've been shy, quiet guy all the time. I'm gonna start talking. I can't believe, like, I go to Sunday Social, I see so much people I meet, and I'm waiting for
Like
them
you
to
want-
see me in order for me to just come and say, hey, how's it going? I freeze up every time I go out to places and whatever. I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna,
Be more sociable.
be more sociable. Try
Yes.
to at least be more sociable. Talk to random people and be like, hey, how's it going?
Yeah.
I can see people want to talk to me, and I want to talk back.
They give you the inviting eyes.
Yeah.
Not really like an inviting eyes, but it's like, oh, I think I've seen you before, or whatever. But it's just like,
Oh, the look of, you look familiar.
and
Yes.
sometimes I
But
wonder,
then that's when you do the.
because I like even like I seen people and they're like, oh my gosh, like, oh you look good, It's like, oh thanks. I don't know where else to go with the conversation, so I just want to
The
learn how
weather,
to converse and
the atmosphere, look what she's wearing.
Don't
Look
kill
what
me.
he's wearing. Like,
no, but like you see what I'm saying?
did someone
Like,
spike my drink? Whatever.
I'm just,
Like,
I
talk
just wanna
about
be-
anything.
I just want to be more social.
The World War III memes. The
World War III.
But
Growing up,
well,
corned
this
beef.
there's
You're
not a way,
disgusting
but
corned
not
beef.
like not necessarily. You can't necessarily be social in like a party, but like at least trying to be social. Try to be more open and fun with people. So
You
yeah,
gotta do it in like a house party. Yeah.
Yeah.
House party is like the best one to do it with.
or
They're
yeah,
coming back.
Yo, that's like.
I've realized I'm so
But
happy.
people just have to behave themselves, yo. These people are too hot-headed.
This guy
That's
said
it.
that.
People just behave themselves and chill and like just have a good time.
That very
Whatever.
quick.
I want to go to more. I want to actually start like game nights. Like, let's just play
should.
game nights.
You gotta ban Monopoly.
Let's
though.
play
That-
some.
That will,
Nah, but like let's play group games like Taboo, Ox God, and stuff like that. I want to do stuff like that.
I'm telling you right now, you have to ban. See, you told me about the Ray and Nephew. I'm telling you about Monopoly. Don't ban that game.
Don't kill
That
me.
will cause
trouble.
so much problems.
I just want to get some good group games going. But anyway,
But they do get a lesson in life, though. That's how life is. Like,
right. You gotta pay. You ever see the video with the kid crying? He's like, I'm paying taxes. You paying Monopoly, bawling about taxes. I'm like, oh, buddy, you don't know about real life.
that's what it is, man.
But just want to say thank you guys for listening. This is our first episode of 2020. Thank you for being for us. If it's your first time, thank you for listening. Subscribe on
YouTube, man.
YouTube, SoundCloud,
SoundCloud.
Instagram. Our link tree's there with all our posts on Instagram. Have any questions, send it to askthevent@gmail.com. For the people that are been with us, listening to us, thank you for listening after all these times. Thank you for everything, for coming up to us saying that you like the podcast. For just growing, trying to get there. Meet more people.
You want to still promote Hanfest? Because it's still
Yeah,
kinda
shout out
fresh,
to
yeah.
Hamfest.
Check out their interviews.
And Northbridge Music Group, all those guys that helped us out.
Hashtag
Gave
Hanfest.
Gave
on
us
YouTube.
the opportunity to do that. And just thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for being there. Thank you guys for telling us you're listening. Because sometimes we get nervous if we don't know if people actually
Who's
take the
actually
time
like-
and see us listen. So
Listen, yeah.
thank you for that.
And shout out to the people that want to see what you guys are nasty.
Shout out to you sickos. I want to see you grow
Sickles.
up.
I want to
Like,
see that. How dare
But
you?
thank you guys for listening. This is the Vent, and we are out. Peace. All right.